You didn't fall into a situationship, you built it. Brick by brick, compromise by compromise, you architected your own cage. You tell yourself you're confused about what this relationship is, but confusion is a defense mechanism. Psychologists call it cognitive dissonance reduction through ambiguity preference. When the truth threatens your self-concept, your brain chooses fog. You're not confused about whether they love you. You're confused about why you're still asking, because asking means you don't have to answer the harder question, why you accept breadcrumbs when you're starving. That question has teeth. It bites into the narrative you've built about who you are, what you deserve, and why you keep choosing people who can't choose you back. Confusion is comfortable. I knew someone who spent 11 months in what she refused to call a relationship. He'd text at 1 a.m., she'd answer by 1:03. He'd cancel Friday plans, she'd say she understood. She told friends he was emotionally unavailable, like that was a weather condition he couldn't control. But here's what she never said out loud. She picked him 3 weeks in when he first went cold for 4 days, then came back with no explanation, and she asked 0 questions. That was the audition. You created your situationship by silencing your needs, accepting crumbs, mistaking anxiety for chemistry, and choosing the familiar pain of waiting over the unknown risk of being chosen. But here's the freedom in that responsibility. If you created it, you can uncreate it. Not by changing them you can't, but by changing what you're willing to tolerate, what you're willing to call love, what you're willing to accept as enough. The most radical thing you can do isn't demand they commit. It's commit to yourself. This will feel wrong at first. Your body is wired to seek the familiar, even when the familiar is harmful. You'll miss them not because they were good to you, but because withdrawal from intermittent reinforcement is neurologically similar to withdrawal from substances. Your brain will offer you 100 rationalizations to go back. Maybe they'll change, maybe you overreacted, maybe you're being too picky, maybe this is as good as it gets. That last one is the lie you have to stop believing. You will have to grieve, not just them, but who you were when you accepted less than you needed. You'll grieve the time, yes, but also the version of yourself who thought love required suffering, who believed patience meant endurance, who confused self-sacrifice with devotion. That grief is necessary. It's the price of transformation. On the other side of it, you won't be the same person who tolerated breadcrumbs. You'll be someone who knows their worth isn't determined by someone else's inability to see it. You'll choose differently because you'll be different. The pattern doesn't break when they change. You created this. Now create something different. Subscribe if you're finally ready to see your reflection clearly. If this video resonated with you, hit subscribe. Uncomfortable Truths releases new videos every day on personal finance, psychology, relationships, and mindset, and more. Turn on notifications so you never miss one. The truth is uncomfortable, but it's always worth it.